Hey guys, how's it going? This is Jess with JDMSG with a channel update specifically for my WRC subscribers. So for those of you that are subscribed to my channel for my WRC content, this here is what you need to do. Okay, as of now, I'm going to cease and desist all of my WRC content just in support of WRC Plus. WRC Plus was just released by the WRC. It's a subscription-based model for WRC coverage. Some of you were like, yeah, it's not free, but for some of you that are like me, that are Americans, and the WRC is not very involved in America, coverage is hard, this is a complete game changer. It's $5 a month. I think it's €5 a month for you guys in Europe, but it's $5 a month, and you get more coverage than you could ever freaking imagine. Almost in real time, most of it in real time. It sure as hell beats timetables, finding broadcasts of the live stages on hidden channels here in America, or waiting for someone to upload the event, like me, on YouTube up to 2 weeks later. So, for example, this last weekend, I watched Rally Germany pretty much stage for stage live. Not completely live, but same day as the rally. Which is pretty huge for me. I've been so geeking out hardcore over this. So I heavily recommend WRC Plus. Now, what the hell is WRC Plus? As I said, it's subscription based. You can kind of see I like the phone application better. I believe it's available for iPhone. I think it's also available for Android. Computer is not so great in my experience, but it's essentially the same content. It's definitely a must-need app. It's just an update for the WRC app if you already have it. So what is WRC Plus? As you can imagine, there's 4 major options. Some of it's predictable, like the full highlights. So the ones that I upload, now they're on this website within hours after the day. So they do a day of rally, and then literally like 8 hours later, the day 1 updates will be available, and that's pretty huge for me. So you got the live stages, which, as you can imagine, of course I'll go through all of these features more in depth, which is pretty much the live broadcast stages, which are mostly the power stages. Those get sent here, and they also get recorded here. So if you do miss it, you can just watch it straight from this website. Live maps, which is something unexpected, but is pretty cool. As you can pretty much guess, it's not Google Maps, but it's like a map application that live tracks all the drivers, and they're color coded to let you know if they're on a stage, if they're in between stages, and you can actually track every single driver. If someone crashed, like OGA, and they're having beer at the headquarters, you'll see them off. It's actually kind of cool. Now, this is probably huge for the hardcore guys, is the onboard action. And I was actually very impressed with this feature. It's not completely 100%, but for the most part, you could almost follow the entire rally same day, driver per driver, stage for stage, which is huge. Like what I was doing is I was trying to watch the Chris Meek Thierry Neuville battle this past weekend, stage per stage, and that was actually pretty freaking cool. Again, I'll go more in depth to this. And then full highlights is basically what I upload. I upload the 52-minute highlights. Well, they also have the day per day 25-minute highlights, and they upload those same day, like same day as rally. So, like as I said earlier, day 1, when day 1 happens, a couple hours later, you get the day 1 highlights. And of course, at the end of it all, you get the 52-minute edit too. So let's go more in depth here. So we're going to start with live stages. I kind of wish I did this during the rally. Would have been a lot more interesting in terms of content. But as you can see, it tells me exactly when the next one is, which is pretty handy. Alright, so moving on to live maps. Again, I'm sorry I didn't record any content during the actual rally, but it's still pretty cool. So it just tells me, hey, there's no rally live, blah, blah, blah. But it's pretty intuitive. You can click on individual drivers. There's the timetable stats, tells you what position they're in, what stat they're in. So if you wanted to track the rally live through the map screen, you could do that. I thought it was pretty cool. So onboard action, probably the biggest feature of this app. Luckily, this isn't live based. So we're just going to go to Germany, which is what I was doing, and we're going to go to comparison mode. Comparison mode is only available on the app. You can't do single driver mode on the phone app. But all of that is pretty much the same. So it prompts you to select a stage. So we're going to select, just for shits and giggles, I can't remember what stage it was. I want to say it's 15. The Game Changer. Day 3. So as you see, it uploads the stage map. Or it's trying to anyways. My internet's a little slow here. So give it time. You got little settings. You can make it full screen mode, which I'm going to do right now, just for demonstration purposes. Okay. So you also got a little settings to tweak. You can change the color of the track. You can make it narrow, which I like. Video quality, render rate. So we're going to click OK. As you can see, it just made it a lot better and a little bit closer. So you can see the start, you can see the finish, you can see the entire stage in all its gloriness. Now here's the cool bit, you can select which drivers. They don't always have every single stage. As you can see, actually no, they updated the entire rally. So during the rally, they won't have every single stage. So I remember when I was trying to follow the rally as close as possible, they skipped 7. Okay, so we're still missing 8, which is fine, but it went from 6 to 9. But they uploaded stage 9 when they were on stage 12. So it can be a little slow with the content if you're trying to follow the rally live, but it'll still be better than YouTubing it. So yeah, they can be as fast as 3 stages behind the rally, and they can be slower than the day. So we're going to go back to stage, I think 15. We're going to go to Latvala, and you can select the view. You can only do this on the PC. You can't do it on the app. It's automatically point of view cam. The other option is face cam, so you can see the reactions. Kind of stupid. I don't think anybody would use it, but if you want to, you could have the point of view cam up top and their face cam on the bottom. But we're going to go to Meek, since they were the top 2 drivers going into stage 15. So we're going to do face cam. We're not going to do that. We're going to do point of view cam, just for demonstration purposes. And as you can see, it's synced up. We just hit play. You get sound on the top one. Sorry, the video is not going to play really well on my laptop. I'm not sure if this is an issue with my internet or my laptop or my internet, or I already said internet. But on the app, it's pretty seamless. You see them update in real time. You got, as you can see, you got their speed telemetry, you got the top driver's stage time, and then you'll have the split down here. And again, sorry, the video is not in real time. It is real time on the app for sure, but I'm sure this is just an internet or website issue possibly. You want to make it full screen, and yeah, it's pretty intuitive when it fully works. Again, it works perfectly on the app, which is what I'd use it on. It's probably just my internet that sucks that's failing here. And then obviously over here on the map screen, we got Latvala is yellow and Meek is blue, so you can track their progress in real time on the screen. Let me see if I can tweak these settings to make it more playable. Okay, so we're going to go to low quality, and we're going to go, that should help out a little bit, because I think these are full HD. So I think I'm streaming 2 full 720 or 1080p videos, which might be wrecking my internet, which might be why. Apparently not. So we're going to go to low render update rate. Again, I apologize for this. It's definitely a lot better on the app. I highly recommend the app over the website, but obviously I can't take a video of the app. Okay. But you guys, for the most part, get the idea. It's a lot better on the app. I can't emphasize that enough. Because it's all smooth, the videos are smooth, and this map screen's smooth, and it's actually really cool. I selected 15 because Latvala crashes out on 15. And you see that whole thing, you see him crashed, you see his car stationed there, you see his little blue dot stick around here somewhere while Meek, the yellow dot stick around here somewhere, and Meek just drives on. It's really freaking intuitive, really fun way to follow the rally on your phone. I'm not again, this could be the website, in which case the website sucks. Could be my internet. I don't know, but definitely it's seamless on the phone app, and that's pretty cool. And I imagine this feature will only get better. As I said earlier, they don't have all the stages and they don't have all the drivers all the time, but they got most of them. So it's a really fun way to follow the rally, and I imagine it's going to get better over time as they start seeing profits from Plus. Alright, so let's get out of here. Oh, right now it's starting to speed up. That's fantastic. Anyways, Alright, so moving on to full highlights. The reason why I subscribe to this. Yeah, it's definitely my internet. And or the full screen mode. But yeah, you guys, in my humble opinion, you guys are better off taking the phone app and using your Apple TV or your whatever thing to stream it to your TV. Alright, so going back to, whoops, I'm already on there. No big deal. So this was the mind-blowing concept to me, because it's always been so hard to get the highlights for me. Hulu Plus had them for a little bit. They actually only had like 2 of the older seasons, and they didn't have any more support, and that was an SD. DVDs, tried importing those. Those suck ass. They're the short edits. They're in terrible quality. And of course, there's region issues with that. So, I mean, this was a complete game changer for me. As you can see, you got filter. What would be really awesome is if they uploaded previous seasons. Like the whole history. That would be a whole video history of WRC. The Sebastian Loeb saga. That'd be awesome. But you can start with the season. You can go to Rally. And you got the daily highlights, event highlights, and then the relive in the preview magazines. So we're going to start with daily highlights. Sorry guys, I'm moving here soon. I'm going to have proper internet, and I'm stoked for that. I'm not sure if I'm going to have many of these kind of videos though, so there we go. So daily highlights. As you can see, day 3 is already on there. So they go right here during the rally. You'll have the day 1, day 2, day 3, and the whole event. And if so, as I said, day 1 will happen about 8 hours later. The video will go on the website. Obviously, and it's the same thing with day 2 and day 3. The event highlights, for some reason, will come a little bit earlier than day 3 will, but it's not that big. And when these aren't available, you'll get this amazing little timetable here, like for this preview magazine. It'll tell you it's expected on this date at this time in this time zone, and it's been very accurate, and that's pretty huge for me too. And of course, you can view this for any rally of the year, so no worries if you missed the first rally here. You got Monte Carlo. Interesting, they only got day 1 and day 2, so I imagine they're still uploading those. Let's go down to Mexico, see if that changes. Alright, so yeah. So obviously, they're just still up and running. They're still getting the content on there, but I imagine once they start seeing the money from the subscriptions, it's going to get a lot better. The relive, as I stated earlier, are the live stages. Just recorded and rebroadcasted. So if you're into following the rally through the live stage, you can do it both live and you can both watch it. And of course, the full video. Let's get one going here. We're just gonna do day 3. Good day to be a fan of Hyundai and Thierry Neuville. Required a lot of patience this season, but today or yesterday finally paid off. But anyways, we're gonna get the video rolling. It might be a little sketch with my recording equipment, but I mean, obviously it's a flash player. You got a full screen mode, HD options, and of course pause, fast forward, and fast rewind. As you see, I got day 3 Rally Germany running right now. Most of you on YouTube can't even find this unless someone else already recorded it from Plus and put it on there. So yeah. So again, just a quick overview. I am no longer going to be uploading WRC videos to my channel, just in full belief of WRC Plus. So if you guys subscribe to me to watch my WRC content, I implore you, go to WRC Plus, pay the subscription. This is the best coverage you will get everywhere. That's as close to live as possible, if not live, for the live maps and the live stages. Highly recommended, highly support it. Anybody else you know is a fan, feed them into it. I want WRC Plus to be a massive success, so it's long term. But yeah, this is just with JDMSG. I'll catch you guys later.